If you got 3 points, raise your hands. If you got a point, raise your hands. If you got 0 L's or more, tell to me, raise your hands.
Business as usual, LB. Go check the table. Go check the table and go see where you are and go see where I am, bro. You know what I mean? Business as usual. Yeah?
6. Anyone want to say 6, guys? Anyone want to put 6 out there?
You know what? Let me ask you, though. Let's do a bit of questions, right? How many games have Man City lost in their last 7? Oh, it's 6. It's 6. No, where are Liverpool in the league and Man City in the league? We're first and they're 5th. Look, that's another 6 fingers again. You know what I mean? Oh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful.
Bro, it is sensational, man. And you know what, man? It's about time, bro. We thought, it'll be 1 week of cooking. It'll be 1 week. Bro,
Right.
You've been eating nice. You know what I mean? I even did my first LB reaction video. You get me? I was like, yo, I must do it now. You know what I mean? Man said, I'm dead inside. I said, yo, let me react to this, bro. You know what I mean? This is
I've never seen LB vape on camera. This guy's stressed.
I stressed, man.
stressed.
I'm in a mood.
Bro, and you know what's mad about this, guys? This might continue even more. Forest. Are they going to win against Forest? Bro, we don't know. Where's their next win coming from, guys?
Where is it actually coming from, LB? You tell us. Where's your next win coming, bro? Where?
Bro, to be honest with you, I don't even know, to be honest. I'm not confident about any games at the moment. And to be honest with you, I predicted a loss in this game. I said 2-0. You know what I mean? I'm just grateful that we didn't get, like, fucking cooked bad. Like, it could have been 5 or 6-0 if Liverpool had the shooting boots on, man. That first half was crazy, mate. Like, it could have been 7-up style, you know what I mean?
Look at how the tables have turned, people. Look at how the tables have turned, because every single time over the years when United have been, bad and we haven't got battered, or when Chelsea have been bad and we haven't got battered, and we turn around and we're like, do you know what? At least we didn't get battered. It's like, what have you lot turned into? What have you lot turned into? This is a joke. What have you turned into, LB? You know what I'm saying? Because start of the season, you had hella confidence. You know what I mean? Like we saw in that video. Yeah, these man, they're not anywhere near us. I don't look at these man and see anything in their team. Yeah, remember what I told you after the Wolves win? I said your time is coming. You know what I mean? I said your time is coming. Yeah, and as it stands right now, LB, I'm above you, blood. Yeah, anyhow I finish above you, my friend. Yeah, anyhow I finish above you, LB. Yeah, don't start getting dragged into top 6 hours, because right now ain't a top 14 for you, man. Yeah. You're looking like a top 6 side. You're looking worse than the top 6 side, in fact. Yeah? Don't start getting dragged into that battle with Aston Villa and the Newcastles and whatnot. You know what I mean? I know they're close to you on the map in the UK, but don't start getting dragged over there, bro. You know what I mean? Because we're going to be having some serious conversations come the end of it, bro. I'm telling you. Serious conversations, bro.
I appreciate that advice. I do, man.
Bro. You might have actually dead food, bro. Like,
I told people fucking 3 weeks ago it was shit, man. I clocked it weeks ago. man. I was out here saying, you know what? This is a crisis. You know what I mean? We are dead. Like, we are just dead. Our midfield is dead. Our attack is dead, and our defense is dead. Like, that is a crisis. It's literally the definition of a crisis. Like, we're fucked, man. Like, for me, the league's done. Yeah, the league is over.
It's been done.
It is done now.
Are you saying that you're writing off the season then? So you're saying it's a total write-off?
No, I'm not writing off the season, because there's still a transfer window in January, mate. And we can buy players in January. I'm hearing all these people saying, we can't buy anyone in January. You can never buy players in January. That's such a myth, man. Yeah, if you want to buy players in January, you can buy players in January. Yeah, you'll have to pay more money for them because no one wants to sell the players, yeah, but you can buy players. Yeah? Like, this is the time now where my club, needs to realize that we're fucked. And the only way getting out of it is by buying players in January. And that means, we've still got the FA Cup to fight for. If we even qualify for the round of 16 for the Champions League, we can get new players for that. But at the moment, bro, we might not even qualify for the round of 16, mate. We got Juventus and PSG next. Oh, so we just, honestly, like the league's done, but we got to try and go for it.
You know what's crazy? PSG aren't even in the playoffs bit, so they're going to be up for that game.
They're going to be up for it.
Man.
Do you know how low your club is falling, right? And I feel like I can speak for the majority of my fan base. We're more concerned about Everton and Newcastle than Man City. I didn't think I'd ever say that in the last 4 or 5 years. We're more concerned about our next 2 games than City. I knew we would win this game. Last week I said the week before. It's that midfield. Whatever combination you have in that midfield, you just look short. You got OAPs in your midfield. Gundogan to get hooked early. You've got Bernardo Silva giving the ball away for fun. It was hilarious. You got Ortega channeling his inner Edison and just charging out when he doesn't need to. Listen, that game. The only annoying thing, you touched on it, LB, earlier. The only annoying thing is that we didn't batter you by more. We did not batter you by more.
Yeah, bro, I said before the game, bro, it's true fact. I said before the game, like we could get. I predicted a 2-0. I didn't think we'd get battered, but bro, if your players could finish, man, you could have embarrassed them because you had 100%. Chances. Van Dijk could have had a hat trick. Let's be real.
Yeah,
exactly. Fact. Yeah.
So listen, for me, I'm kind of like numb to all this now because like I've seen this. This has been building for. To be honest with you, even before this run started, if we're being honest with you, we've not played well since the first couple of games of the season. Do you know what I mean? And like, when people say, "Oh, the league
Southampton game," I think Southampton when it started when you won 1-0.
Yeah, well, the thing is, if you actually look at the table, the league table was kind of lying, man. And people don't like that saying, but it's true. Like, if you actually look at some of the games that we won this year, like, bro, we shouldn't have won the games if we're being honest with you. Like, going back to this year, let me just quickly go through this year. Wolves away, we scored in the 97th minute. Could have been a draw. Fulham at home, 3-2. We got battered. Traore cooked, man. What else we got? Newcastle, we got a point. Arsenal, we scored in the 95th minute. Brentford, we should have been 4-0 down in the first 10 minutes on a real serious chances. We've not played well since Chelsea, Ipswich, and West Ham, the first 3 games of the season. Ever since then, it's been poor, man. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, we have nobody to cover Rodri. You know what I mean? Because my club, I said this in the summer, I think my club was too busy focusing on what Liverpool and Arsenal were doing in the transfer window. And I said that in the summer. I remember doing a stream with Lee and we spoke about it. I said, listen, I think my club's not. And that in a way is chill, but at the same time, it's not because one little thing goes wrong. Like we got a major injury to Rodri and now we're screwed. And, and I'm pretty sure like if Rodri would have stayed fit, we would have won the league. But my club put itself in a position whereby one injury to that player and we're fucked. And by the way, this isn't some sort of shock, man. I said in the summer multiple times, I believe Rodri is the single most important player to any club in the world. You take him out, we're an average side. Do you get me? So it's our own fault. Yeah, it's our own fault. So when we won the treble, we didn't capitalize. We should have gone big in that transfer window and strengthened, but we didn't. We didn't. And that's the position we're in now. 2 bad transfer windows and bad injury to Rodri, and we're screwed. So the league's over for me now. Now it's just a case of like, when's our next win? Because like I've got to be humble, man. You know what I mean? Bro, I've got Forest on Wednesday. I ain't coming on here saying we're going to beat Forest. I have no idea what's going to happen against Forest. Have some shame, have some respect for the opposition. They're 1 point behind us.
Bro, do you know what, LB? Do you know what epitomizes how bad you are as well, right? Whether it's at Anfield or Etihad, I always feel like City could score. I didn't feel threatened once yesterday. Not once. The only time where I started to think, when Doku came on, giving us a bit of trouble. What does Arne Slot do? He threats it, he counters it, he puts on Konza there, and because Trent was getting a bit cooked and we have to manage his injury. But there's not one time I felt threatened. You were passing it side to side. I think you didn't have a shot. I think you had 1 shot on goal in the first half. It might have even been less than 5 in the whole game. You had Rico Lewis playing out wide. I don't know what that was about. Then he tried to do a Trevella into the bottom corner. Like, remember who you are. He's a good player, but you're not there yet to be trying them things. Players like De Bruyne that can try that because they've got in their locker. But even him, LB, is something going on there with De Bruyne and Pep? Because I know he's an OAP now, but he can still change a game on his
This is the thing, though, Roms. I've been saying for years, get the Kevin De Bruyne replacement in a year before you need him. Get him in. I've said it for years. This isn't a new thing. We didn't, and now look at us. We're screwed because I don't know when this guy's going to next play a football match. But this is the thing, Roms, We don't create chances. Yeah, so we're not creating chances. We're not scoring goals. Yeah, our midfield is dead, and our defenders are making mistakes every single game. It's literally the definition of a crisis.
Do you know what, LB, as well, bro? It's not even just that your midfield are old and they don't have legs. They're not even doing the basics. They're not even retaining the ball. But now Silva and Gundogan were just gifting us the ball in the midfield. Like, grabbing back Szoboszlai, they didn't even have to work that hard. It's like, you know what? Let's stay come back. They're going to give it to us. We hit you on the counter again. It's crazy. Yeah, you're drinking them LB tears, man.
LB tears, man. You know what I'm saying?
Them LB tears.
We're here, man.
It was crazy. It was
Bro,
actually crazy.
your Rums. Look at their goal difference, bro. They have conceded 19 goals this season already.
Damn.
That's mad.
I saw a stat before the game. Yeah, I think that the only team that I've conceded a little bit less is Leicester. Like as of recent, I don't know what the stat was, but it was like Leicester were below Man City. Man City were at the top, and this is in the whole of Europe as well, bro.
You know what, Don? Yeah, I have to actually apologize to you because you spoke about one player a couple weeks ago, and we all kind of cooked you like, "Sharp, Don, you'll start scoring again." But you see, Van Dijk, when he got home yesterday and emptied his pockets, he had chewing gum, he had his car keys, he had his phone, and he had a certain Erling Haaland in there. Where was he the whole game? Where was he the whole game? Honestly, I forgot he was on the pitch.
Hey, that's what he was doing.
I'm looking at your players that should change this game. Listen, Foden's been do you want me to be honest? And this is how bad he is right now. I think he's a good player, but this is how bad he is right now. I expected him to have that performance. When would you ever have said that about Foden last season? I expected him to have a bad game. I just expected it. Haaland was non-existent. The only one that was kind of trying in your team is Matheus Nunes, but he's not a winger. So Trent could have had a cigar as well.
The easiest way to the easiest way, yeah, to say who had a good game yesterday was just say Nathan Ake, because apart from him, no one on the pitch had a good game. Nobody on the pitch had a good game apart from Nathan Ake. Everyone was bad.